Okay, so we came down. We are -4 degrees.
It got real cold.
None of the water lines froze, or at least we thought. Something did freeze, and we didn't catch it until later on.
Previously on Mod Squad.
Michael, I want to go to Peter Sink's. I want to go camping with the new UEV 19 that we have. It's one of the coldest places in America.
We got the trailer all reducted, and I'm gonna go and check all of those temps right now. Wow.
What's the shower?
114 degrees. I got the tank in.
How many gallons?
60.
60.
We got 60.
Unfortunately, I do have bad news, okay? We had a water line burst.
So we dived into the trailer, tore out behind the shower to find what was going on, and there was a fitting came loose.
Oh, so we didn't actually have a line break. It was just a fitting.
We put new fittings on it. I just 3D printed a reducer that I designed and stuck inside the duct.
Okay.
And so that's reducing heat coming into the bathroom and behind the shower.
That's the weakest point so far that we know of. I actually want to go to Peter Sink's now.
Good luck.
Right now we're sitting at 15 degrees. We had 2 degrees last night sitting right here. I'm just gonna turn it on right here. Might be frozen. That's not working. Oop. No water coming out of that line. Dang it. Nothing. We need to seriously talk about the larger Truma. This whole side of the trailer is working. This whole side of the trailer is frozen.
Yeah, we've done a bunch of improvements. This right here is a cover. It has insulation on the inside and a gasket seal around it. And then the outside shower, I insulated the door itself.
And made a gasket, right?
And we did a gasket.
Okay, that's what you were saying. Okay.
So we found and sourced a heater that's 20,000 BTUs, or the other one was only 14.
Yes, so that's
so
huge.
Big jump in BTUs. Went ahead and wrapped all the pipes and insulation.
This is gonna be a great test with the insulation, the bigger heater.
We got up here last night, slept here, and it got to -4 degrees last night.
Here's a shower moment of truth.
Ooh, we got cold water. Let's try cold first. Got cold water. We've essentially have achieved our goal. Nothing has frozen. Now we still have some work to do. We still have the black tank to deal with. We still have the gray tanks to deal with.
As we were actually turning on the hot and cold water in the kitchen sink, at first it was going down the drain, everything was fine. But later on I noticed as I kept on turning it on and off, just to test it, it started filling up and it wouldn't drain.
So the gray lines.
Something froze in the gray line. I don't think it was inside, it must have been where it exits the outside and then goes into the tank. Something froze, it backed up, and it wouldn't thaw out until I got back down in the valley. When I got home, I pulled the drain on the sink and finally it drained out completely. So the gray tank's a major issue. We got to figure something out.
Yeah, which we knew that would be something we'd have to address at some point.
The other issue is every time we've gone camping, first we started in Heber, we went to a campground because there was toilets across the street from the trailer. And then when we were up in the woods by Peter Sink's in the mountains, well, Jordan has a story where he walked through and fell down to his chest in like 4 to 5 feet of snow because he was running out trying to find somewhere to go to the bathroom number 2 in the woods because we've been out using it, but we have not been using the toilet.
Yeah, because if you use the toilet, it would freeze.
It would freeze, and the only thing worse than poo is frozen poo. Because how do you drain it when it's frozen? It's in there forever. And we don't want to like save our poo in like a cryo chamber and use it later in life, maybe for cloning or something.
About that?
I don't. Encino Man? No, I think it's Demolition Man. I don't.
Both frozen people.
Anyway, so yes, Jordan fell through snow. He said he did find a rock and was able to squat and do his thing off the rock. But I just drove down out of the canyon and got to the nearest station to go to the bathroom. But as we've been testing, we have had to run to go to use the toilets, and we need to be able to use the toilet.
Yeah, it may sound silly, but like one of the biggest things and conveniences of a trailer is having a well-working toilet.
Yes.
And if you own an RV of any type of trailer, you will find out that it is a topic of discussion always around the campfire.
Yes,
What
toilets.
kind of toilet do you got? So,
Yeah, exactly.
so we need to address the black tank at some point. We'll do that after the gray, and we'll have to figure out how to make it so that you can use
Simultaneously,
it
we got to figure it all out.
during
together, right?
camping in the winter.
Yes, perfect. Let's do it.
So that'll be good.
Okay.
All right, we're in the shop. We just pulled in the trailer here so we can get to work on making the gray tank and the gray lines not freeze again. So you saw that earlier where Shane thought everything was working just perfectly, which it was until the gray line backed up and froze. So what we're gonna do is insulate all the gray lines underneath the trailer with some good insulation, increase that R value, and then we're actually gonna enclose everywhere that the gray lines are, as well as the gray tank, with some corrugated plastic cover type stuff. Just our prototype rendition. Down the line, I'll actually make it all out of aluminum because it just looks nice. And then we insulate inside. So either way, it gets the insulation, and then we're putting a heat pad on it as well so that we can keep that heated as well. And those heat pads have thermostats built into them, so they shut off when they get to the right temperature. So but this is something we've done before, and it works really well. And that heat pad, just having that one heat pad isn't going to draw too much power just when you need it. So we're going to go ahead and get to work on that, and we'll run into our next problem, I'm sure, after that. Okay, now that we got the gray tank all covered, we do have that other tank that's going to be an issue, the black tank. Nobody wants frozen turds. So we're just going to tear it out, remove it completely, and go with a non-black tank toilet. There's a lot of different options, but the one we're doing right now, and we just love, is a incinerating toilet. They are phenomenal. Everybody that has one raves about them. We love them. So we're gonna go over to parts, Josh, and get ourselves a Cinderella toilet. Josh,
What's up, dude?
hey, I need a toilet. A Cinderella toilet.
Oh, we got plenty over here.
Oh, yeah.
Which model do you need?
The Cinderella one? I think it's the new one that they made for
The travel.
the travel for the trailers.
So I would give it to you. I have nothing against you. But Shane has it.
Oh, of course he has it.
He
Oh,
took
wait,
it.
why does he
He
have
took it out
this?
filming. He actually sent me some pictures.
He took
of him.
the toilet out filming?
Well, yeah. He's very close to that. I have some pictures.
I mean, we all
He sent me a little
like our
clip
toilets.
of him out in Chicken Corner. Look at that view.
Oh, wow, he's got the toilet.
It's just him in the toilet out there.
Just him in the toilet.
Out in nature.
Oh, wow.
Look at that sunrise. Oh my gosh. I hope he's not functioning in that moment. But I guess
All right, well,
We'll
I
never
guess
know.
he's got the toilet out,
He's got the toilet.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll have to go call Shane and tell him to bring me the toilet so we can put it in the trailer, not
Yeah.
out in the beautiful
It's close to his
scenery.
heart, so it might be a fight.
Hey, Shane.
What's up, Michael? How you doing?
I did great. Where are you? It looks like you're in Moab with the toilet.
I'm using the toilet right now as we speak in a really beautiful place. Here, let me show you. I'll turn my camera around. Check it out. Oh boy. You know, this is truly a toilet that won't hold you back when nature calls. you know, you'll be able to go anywhere with it. But I know you need it for the Conqueror, the UEV19, so don't worry, I'll be back soon and I'll bring it back to you. You don't need to worry, I'll be there soon, but I'm just enjoying it.
Coming up on next episode of Mod Squad.
This is the Cinderella incineration toilet. Now, the Cinderella toilet has not been available in America. We are the first dealer in America, and this is the first toilet in America. This is an actual travel series. This is designed for a trailer. You got your knife? You gotta cut this open. Being the first dealer for the travel series in America and having this toilet, we're gonna be able to start setting this up and hooking it up into our trailers. They have set the standard for these types of toilets around the world.